And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
When you talk about this Jets defense,
they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. This defense for the Jets, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
To throw, it's Allen. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. John Franklin Myers able to record his 5th sack of the season. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground here with Abanikanda. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
2nd down and 8. Operating from the gun, Middleton. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
On the handoff, Abanikanda. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Off play action. Middleton. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his tight end, David Njoku, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
To throw on third down. Middleton.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Sims on the run. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there.
His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
And, Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, it's Allen.
Stephon Diggs.
And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. From midfield, here's Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop. That time.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
56, 56. Half 85, half 85.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Jets' 6-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll
take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Mounties are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
And they'll go again with the Banacanda.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Now we get to see the punter, Corliss Waitman.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Pulled in at the 24. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls, because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Third and 12.
Here's Allen to throw it. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. He juked him. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And the Jets will take over.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Looking to throw on second down. Middleton. His throw incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Back to throw. Middleton. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And that kick will go out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
Now we've got I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Here we go.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And the catches for him, they just keep piling up. Charles, that's now 1,031 catches for his career. Ties him with Steve Smith.
Yeah, and he plays the game the same way Steve did, with pride, with determination, some would say with anger. And that edge has given him the ability to catch 1,031 passes.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the pylon. Caught. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs from 6 yards away.
And the Mounties will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Sliding out of the pocket.
Locates Hardman for another catch.
And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. The kick by Elliott is good, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
A final shot before half for Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
To throw on second down, Middleton. And this one is incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Middleton.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
I don't think there's any other way to put it, but that was just simply deflating because you know they came out ready to go at halftime, right? Everyone motivating each other, wanting to get out there and get going. And that turnover absolutely saps your momentum. Now you're just shouting encouragement to your defense, hoping they can pick you up and give you another chance.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he'll throw this one away, but I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly second and long. the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. They need 18 yards here on third down.
Now Allen. He finds his man complete. That's Cross. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach.
Now Warner's hit, and he loses it.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And it's a short one here. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
To the air, Allen. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Allen's throw is complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
On first down, Allen. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game.
And the Mounties go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And a lead now up to 14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
He's been patient this entire game, waiting for the perfect moment to surprise him with a quarterback keeper. There he catches him off guard and converts his first rush of the game into a first down. Gotta love that efficiency.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. 3rd down, here's Abanikanda.
And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. On 1st down, Middleton.
That's caught. This is Abanikanda.
Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Down the right sideline.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception rolls they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Bass now to send it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Now this one complete on the slant route. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Throwing on first down. Middleton. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Sims. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Trap 60. Trap 60. Dragon 60.
Off the play fake. Middleton. Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Amon-Ra St. Brown. 43 yards. And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Elliott now to add the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Allen looks to throw on second down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He finds his man complete. That's Cross. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Here's Allen. Touchdown! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Mounties are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Jets. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Man, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Throwing now is Allen. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on here to punt it away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
This is 1st and 10. Now they'll audible to something else.
On 1st and 10, Middleton flushed out right.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Completes to Njoku.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
From the gun on 3rd down, Middleton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Now, he just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Looking to throw. Middleton. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Right there, hurt. Cowboy 80. Warriors 70. 79 Broncos.
On 1st down, Middleton. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Here's 2nd down.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 right.
Back to throw. Middleton. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game.
Here we go. 1st and goal.
Looking to throw. Middleton. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Here it is, 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. He finds his man, complete. It's Cross. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Rio, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys.